Pretty much just a little bit. Tobacco, dude. Does nobody have tobacco? We can't go in any of those tents either. I saw another guy who had a name. Where did he go?
What rhymes with heart? Later.
Great Con, Jessup, here we are.
Still got a bit of a walk ahead of us. He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true. It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum though. He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up.
Okay, I knew the name Jessup. He's the guy who still headed on into the camp. You know, I've snuck in here before and accidentally run into Bill Eater, but I've never actually intentionally come in here and tried to be friends with these guys. So this is all new to me, man. There's somewhere around here, there's gotta be a guy who wants to talk to you.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you... We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments. We're supplying things people want in exchange for things our tribe needs. Don't judge us. We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business comes from the fiends lately. Personally, I think they're kind of creepy, but Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols. I'll spare you the history lesson. Talk to Papa Khan if you want to hear that story. Things have been rough for a while now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries daily, maybe this alliance with Caesar will... Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and nothing anybody wants. We used to send patrols out to acquire supplies, but ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of us left. Helpful? What, like that? You've got a point. Selling meds to the locals could be a pretty nice side gig. All right, I'll tell Jack to give it a try. Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll Jack handles the small-time purchases. You should talk to... You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. If you can find out what happened... About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him. Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll...
Whoa, new guy. Do? We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen. We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was... They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach. Diane had to head for business, so we teamed up. Diane's my girl, man. We've been taking care of each other our whole lives, ever since our folks died. Now we keep the cons and caps together. They're family, you dig? They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something to eat and a place to crash. Papa may look like a big angry bear, but he's a softy at heart. Regis is cool, scary, but cool. The rest are all pretty groovy, even little Jerry. The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kind of harsh, though. I think he's just a sensitive soul that needs some love. He's usually down around approving. Huh? Look, Look, man, me and Diane, we don't dig on that. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we've got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with. Oh, you're buying. Another satisfied customer. Already on it. I whipped up a few... Already... Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little... Right on. Right on.
Cool, I can teach him crap.
Grootalicious. That oughta... Right on, right... Cool. Right. Grootalicious. That... Right on.
What the hell is Grootalicious? Grootalicious.
Grootal. Take it easy.
Is it night or...
What?
Probably. Whatever, we taught him some recipes. Where's the cat these guys call Papa? I want to pay a visit.
Later. What? Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? Indulgent. Rhymes with indulgent.
I don't know, man. Where's the big guy at? He's got to have some place to crash around here somewhere. Where exactly? I don't know. Nobody seems to mind the fact that I just napped some drugs. I don't need to make you watch me sleep. Okay, I think I went the wrong way. I ended up being assailed by some Khazitars or something. So, yeah. I leveled up fighting them. And I don't know, what do I want to do here? I should really take this at some point. There's also something about... I could kind of use this too. But you know what? We're working with forgiveness. Let's max out forgiveness and then worry about other stuff. I'm not 100% sure where I am. Alright, let me rephrase. I have no idea where I am. I know there's some fiends up here. Oh, and I know I am outnumbered. Where the hell am I? Is this even part of the game as it was supposed to be played? Or is this stuff added by a mod, or... I don't know, but I gotta get out of these trees. Jesus. So very massively outnumbered. Alright, that's okay. Did I say before or after I leveled up? Well, we'll find out. Before. Definitely before. God, there's a lot of these damn things. Back off. That's why Frenzy isn't all that useful. Oh, whatever. Alright, where is it? There will be a 3 beside it. There it is. What is the hunter perk exactly? Hunter. We're a flower child. Chems last twice as long. 25 less. That's cool. From vilified to neutral in a month at rank 1, and in a week at rank 5. We're at rank 3. So, logically, 2 weeks. Hunter. 75% critical against animals and mutated animals. And that's actually plus 75% critical damage on top of any other bonuses you may have. What else is going on around here? They've got to be shooting at something. Well, now they're shooting at me. Damn. Maybe I could use my mini gun and just, I don't know, pray and spray and pray.